Hello guys, good evening and welcome to today's edition of the World Endurance Championship, online championship on Le Mans Ultimate. Guys, we're about to get going into the practice and well, I'm actually a bit late. I want to test a shed load of stuff, but I'm afraid I have to get a setup ready in the first place because I don't have any raceable setup for this series on Bahrain. So this is going to get interesting because undoubtedly we have been struggling a lot in the Ferrari lately. So will the struggle continue? As the struggle indeed continues with the cold tires for the moment. But we're obviously going to try and see how much of that is going to be fixable with the setup. Diego Espino, Ian Marshall, Nicholas Garcin, Pastrick, hello there. Back in Hypercar, indeed. Boma, thank you very much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so here we come into the fast lap then. You found the Ferrari as an undrivable for you since they BOP'd it with the V10. I can't remember of any BOP that came with V10. I think that came on 10th June already. But what exactly are you struggling with so badly? Hey Marco, how you doing? I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. How about you, buddy? Yeah, lots of understeer into oversteer once you release the brakes. That is absolutely true. I don't want to say whether that's correct or not because I can't basically know. But that is also the situation for me. And as you know, I've been struggling with it as well. So let's see what we're actually starting with here. 46 maybe. Maybe even 47. 47 would be a major tragedy. Because then I'm like really far off the pace. 46.7, not particularly fast either anyway. But then, I guess the tires still need a little bit of heat and love. Marco, are you racing this race as well? Or are you leaving it? Thank you so much for the good luck wishes. Well, I can assure you, you're not the only one having a struggle with the Ferrari after the update. I'm pretty much one of these strangers as well, if you want to call it that. So the tires are up to temperature now, but I don't really see a 45.3. I think a lot of people are sitting on the fence with a new tire model, including myself. Like, I want to have some fresh air in this category. Still looking the rears, am I? Oh, we still have no telemetry. No, that's not intended, of course. Here we go. Did I somehow... Ah, did I had it off as well for the GT3 race entirely, yeah? My bad. Can't break it without the region because fucks the brakes. Where's my latest Bahrain setup for this car? Latest probably this one. Oh boy. Half a year old. Benji, can you fix it? Setup. Where is it? Save. 6. Compare. Where is the other one to compare to? There we go. That's compare. I need to build. I need to build. We are building. A lot of stuff. Give it a shot. Can't be worse, I guess. A 100 minutes of pain. Marco, I hear you. It switched off during the GT3 race when I had the big stutter. Okay. So, why did it switch off completely though? Seems like something in OBS has crashed, I guess. Let's see if that kind of stuff happens today again. I hope not. Man, the understeer is biblical. The only thing left to try, I think, to me is the Circuit of the Americas setup. Whatever it gives me now, the fastest lap times is what I'm going to take. It will probably be a fight for the top 10. Because, like, I'm really struggling with this car. I'm not sure if it's down to the driving style or whether it is an actual... I don't even want to call it a skill issue, because you guys know about the skill, but it remains an issue after all, so maybe I have to label it a skill issue. As you can imagine, with, I don't want to say my history or something like that, but I kind of refuse to call it a talent issue. The setup. is rotating really nice. So it gives me hope that we're only 2/10 off. I know that I need to change stuff though. This is too spunky at the back. Yeah, exactly that. Okay, but I can fix this. I can fix this. I have ideas how to fix this. Let's try this. It's crazy. Time's just so running out. Can I still save it, or is it the naming broken again? Of course, it's called factory defaults. F me. So I've got 10 more minutes. Gotta admit though, if not this sets up, like, which else? Scanoodle! Thank you very much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the time. Like, you know, the problem is not sitting in P3 here. The problem is being a 7/10 of Rigoletto. And I'll really just hope with the clicks that I did on this car now, I can bring some of that back into a different level. It would be grande. As we have 8 more minutes to figure this out. Much more stable in the back. Not as squishy and bouncy on the rear. Good rotation on front. If anything, it's too much rotation though. Here we're still locking tire temperatures. High speed turn is alright. Good exits, tires coming up to live now. Next lap will talk us a little bit more through as in what kind of pace we can actually expect from the car. It is full of hope that the fast outlap is a pace improvement straight away. Now we're just not allowed to run it too far. But also that's fine, it gives us an idea. 2.5 tenths. .210 already found. The car is not feeling too great overall though, which I think is my biggest concern. It's still a bit slip-slidey in the back. Wonder how to fix it. Probably with the rear wing. Let's give it a go with the rear. So, car setup. Wing. Which is something else, I guess. Yeah, one fast shot. Ah, damn it, it got me with fresh tires. Thought I kept the old ones. Oh, never mind. It still gives me a little bit of an idea. If this has fixed the rear to be a little bit aggressive, then we're all fine. I need some tire temperatures to have a good comparison. Alright, let's see. A little too fast. Yeah, though this is promising. .3. That makes the gap to Rigoletto just 4/10. Yep, 3.5, so we would come in for a 0.7. Copy, copy, return to garage. Save setup. I mean, it's already saved, is it? I can't be asked, really. But it always turns to factory defaults. Okay, so let's see. We are coming into the race as a P5 is what we need to hit. Awesome. So let's get P5 or P4. Die Evo Team Bar ist gesperrt. Freunde. Warum das denn? Yep, Diego car looks way more compliant, as you say. Right, I grab more coffee. And then I'll be right back for the race. As we have a 10-minute qualifying in 3 minutes. So stay tuned. We're going to be back in a moment here. Alright, Freunde. Has someone by chance seen what was my usage? On fuel. Yeah, I guess I should do 5 laps. Like the tarmac or like the tires take lots of time to actually heat up. Alright. Quali is up. Just as I'm drinking, I feel like I should maybe not drink too much. Not having to pee. But it is what it is now. Hey Christian Pasquale, how you doing? Well, WEC and Ferrari challenge both 2 in 1, you know. Let's just get it done. I could wait and wait and wait and wait, but we're not doing that, do we? Tires are so cold. This is crazy. Alright, 2 or 3 quali laps, here we go. So let's see. I think it's not an outrageous lap so far. 45.6 is the current course. To be entirely honest, I don't think I'm not going to be into a 45.3 here. More like a 0.4. Which would be good enough for a P3 or so. After the first outings. More important anyway, what's coming up now. A running wide into turn 4 is coming up now. Almost questioning whether that is actually the setup that I ran. Interesting, I feel like I can't really improve it. Apart from that turn 4 thing. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Too long on the brake while turning. Ay ay ay. No, I'm not feeling as confident as I would love to. Okay, let's just park it here. This is good fun. Okay, be right back. Oh, that is worst case scenario. Because that's not what we want. Here we go. Ach ja. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, whatever, like. Wing 8. Nah, I'm wing 11. It is what it is. It is a pretty bad qualifying result, but whatever. 100 minutes, race is long. You will enjoy. You will enjoy. I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm not out of position. If I'm out of position, I'm going to rage. Well, let's see how much of the race that is to be considered compromised at least. Man, Tempest ran into my rear in turn 4 and he almost did again. Gute Reaktion davon. I have no repairs, thankfully. But I did a strategy mistake, I didn't underfuel. Ah, well. So after starting 13th, sitting 7th is great. It is still a good start. Could have been much worse. I think the worst part is basically that I don't have the pace. Like the car feels inconsistent, sometimes not turning, then at next minute it's over rotating. And most importantly, just feels a bit understeery in general. I don't know if I can fix that. So of course you're gonna see me playing around with TC settings and stuff. Have you by chance seen what is his region level or what was his fuel ratio, Marco? If I run 53.2 on the brake bias, I lock up front every single corner. Same fuel as me. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't cry about pace, maybe pace is kind of there. Alex is not in the rhythm yet. Which means as soon as he gets into the rhythm, he'll be blasting away. Sapla under fuel 63. 63 liters. Ah, yeah. He has done the right strategy thing. He's a bit lighter. While I'm extraordinary heavy on top of that. That's really tight. Tight into all directions, really. Yeah, Greg, I agree. Also, the grids could get some variety, which would be amazing. Yep, MD, that would be at least one pointer. For sure. Oh, Xabla around. Touchy, touchy. Yes it does, but I'm not looking at them. Because these lights are a lot more inside the cockpit and I'm moving seat far forwards. Alex will be fuming. He'll be like, man, this Hoya guy is taking every traffic wave as it comes as well. Extremely aggressive, but we're still on him up until here now. This I can't hold. What a save. The only issue is Alex is my direct title contender. I would need to be with him instead of 3 seconds off. Plus another car in between. But it's fine. We're still going. Things are looking great. Car's still in one piece, actually. It's just I have to write off that championship spot for sure. Alex tends to get better in the later stages of the races. And now I'm sitting behind that other car, so I can't really drive my own way. Although I have to admit, after that code brown, I need to kind of collect myself a little bit and keep it together. Because I'm still a little bit in shock. The rejoin situation was shit. And when I tried going for the safe route, actually I just lost more position. I tried to come back aggressive, as you've seen. Figured out that's not an option. Okay, back to business. The DLC prices, I think, are extremely fair. Back in the day, from Studio 397, you got a car for $7.99 and a track for $4.99 or so, or the other way around. Either way, 10 euros per pack is meaning another €2 discount from that original rates, so I think that's fair. Kenji, good evening to you. Rear is super twitchy. Kinda went alright till it didn't. Had an incident with traffic, which now got me like 3.5 seconds into the backside of things. Question is, can I recover from that without burning the additional fuel? Oh, don't worry, I'm aware of that. I'm very aware. Wow, look how tight this lap times are. I need traffic for help. Marvin, thank you so much for your tier 1 sub on the Twitch channel. Thank you for your support. It's really greatly appreciated. I don't know, car feels a bit understeery, but at the same time the rear is almost close to killing me. Gotta say, like, Lakuska behind is like... he's really holding on. It's not like I'm easily running away from him. More GT3 traffic now. This is not going to be easy. Thankfully I didn't pull in front of the other car. Alex will say I had a night with a witch, with a luckiness witch. Yeah, that's regular traffic indeed. And right now I'm super lucky with traffic. And I acknowledge that. Another GT3 that just turned in on hypercars went side by side. This is very good traffic management here. I'm of course also lucky in how and where I'm hitting them. But I'm also doing my job. Another GT3 that simply turns in. Like, everyone keeps talking about the disrespect of hypercars on GT3s, but I think it's turning a little bit around lately. If you get what I mean. Call me a hypocrite. But the incident that we had in the first traffic wave, where I ran wide in turn 11 and 12, that's on me. I think I chopped in a bit early. But like what I saw on Alex now, with the GT3 people just turning in, I don't know where's that coming from. And what's that all about. So funny how Alex and me literally have a private fight for this third space in the championship. It's like we're too fast for the guys in P7 and too slow for the cars ahead. Yeah, sometimes being in 6th is all what you need to do. But that's rarely the majority, right? Oh, Alex is struggling with balance. Like, big struggle actually. The only thing I'm sort of struggling with right now is running in dirty air. Like, I'm literally just too far away from making a promising move. And here I'm lacking the momentum on the exit. That he does really well. Actually, I just found out we have now 8 laps. We need to save the fuel. Everyone is gonna come to the pits in lap 28. There is no superlative strat this time. I just have to acknowledge. So I didn't really do a mistake, actually. I just saved my race. Xabla has been doing a mistake. It's just because this track is high on energy. More GT3 traffic ahead. Nah. Like I need to be at least close to his very rear wing to even attempt a successful move. Anything else would just be brain dead crazy. The fact I can stay that close is actually an indication that I could do a pass if I get stuff right. That mistake enables the pass. It's a result of him really being a bit unhappy with the car, I can see. Like, coming sideways into 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 6, 7, 8. Into that chicane area here. And then he keeps understeering towards an apex. We saw that when we were behind, like every apex that we took, especially the lower the speed, the better our car got. However, he had a stronger car in the high speed area. Unluckily for him though, the track features rather low speed turns. Only high speed is this and that corner here. If even that much. Only thing I need to make sure now is to run out of his draft, or to run out of his ability to draft me. Someone killed that board. Oh, we're gonna box in 4 laps. Things are looking alright. Maybe there is a slim chance for us getting tough. A really slim chance. I don't know, what is the 5-lap averages and what's the time I'm making up? If I make up anything, really. I'm slowly catching on Toth. It's super marginal though. That was a late dive. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's moving on the braking. Come on. If I have the time later on, I'm starting to put some education on the GT3s as well. This is so ridiculous. And everyone will say I'm at fault, even though Leiden just moves in front of me, and when I'm committed and he moves into my lane, what shall I do? Yeah. I mean, I know, I'm putting aggressive moves out on GT3s as well, but I'm doing it safe, and I'm doing it in a not too overly aggressive manner. But the reactive driving on some GT3s, just blocking off hypercars and then complain that hypercars are so bad in traffic, that I don't get that into my mind. Like literally half of the incidents I had with GT3 traffic is because of that particular behavior. To an extent I have to, I don't necessarily have to. I mean, last lap I should have done 2 more moves. I was insecure about the one, and it was good that I broke super early for Leiden, because he would have just blown me off the track if I was committed as I would have been on the others. And this is dangerous, right? Like, a GT3 should stay predictable. It is ultimately my own responsibility to make a safe pass, but GT3s need to remain predictable. And if they are moving on the braking and just blocking the F out of you, because they kind of don't want you to pass here right now for their own lap time, then that's not predictable. And that causes issues. And I know what I'm talking about, having been a GT3 driver in the Virtual Endurance Championship last year as well. So I think Hoff may have had fresh tires on, because there would not be a reason why you saved so much. So much fuel to just extend. I mean, yes, you spend a few seconds less on a pit stop, but also, like that, you make more use of your fresher tires. Ah, a frog in the throat. Too stupid to breathe, talk, and drink. Alright, box. Oh boy, super bad on the entry. But okay, it is what it is. Here we come. Box, box. Outlap is super critical. But I think actually Toth is doing an even better job on the outlap. And I think I'm not doing too bad of a job. What? I lost 2.5 seconds on an outlap. Ah. Maybe I did get rotated around and he did not. Iamulo in the garage. What the hell? From the lead. How the F did that happen now? I'll tell you what though, as much as we're now sitting in 5th or 4th, I think our car isn't particularly great over a single lap. I think it's lacking some honest pace. Because we're again, like with 13 seconds of a guy that we have beaten in Fuji for P3. That just shows that this setup is significantly worse. What? His game's just crashed. Did he do something on it, or...? Yeah, Kenji, it's a net P4. Like, did Daria out-tap or something, or did it just close? That's just a huge stutter and gone. That's what I'm fearing when I get the stutters as well. Exactly that. Huge pain. Huge pain. Because not only means this time gone, also I'll get the Lexus, but generally the time loss has been huge. Right, I need to find my mojo back, because I'm starting to drop the pace a bit. Yeah, like, I think I'll come back with what I said before. There's just no chance for us with anything else than fighting against Alex. Said it before, car too slow for the top 3, car too fast for everything behind P5. That's just the situation. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. Sorry about that. Woo. Nah, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I do. I hope I don't. Yeah, Much better than before. Jeremy, thank you so much. Thank you all for the bless yous. Ogway, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. So, is this now clean lap driving? Okay. Now we can see what is our pace against Toth. If we would let go the brake early enough. I don't know, maybe I'm also taking a couple of wrong driving lines. But how I'm running 45 seconds behind Iemulo effectively. I know he's not in the race anymore, but gap to Dario, from Dario to Fabio was like 10 seconds, so 35 at least. But I'm questioning a little bit. I mean, it's easy to find an answer, that like the setup's just not there. But you know what I mean, effectively. Look, he's doing 45.3 or 2 actually. And I'm just about putting my first 45 ever in. Just also a couple of 10 faster than Toth, but like at that pace I need over 20 laps to get to him. And then that was almost the perfect lap. Well, let's see, maybe we can get something out of this still. We are hoping, we are pushing, we are trying. And we're missing apexes. Ever so slightly. 46.1, 46.3 at the front. Doing 45.9. Yeah, this is not enough gain. Plus, I'm slightly behind in saving the fuel to making it to the end. Nothing too severe, but of course needs consideration. Come on. T-Ball, the camera is Elgato Facecam Pro 4K resolution. That is capturing the screen here. That's good laps now. Again, I'm missing 0.4. Something like that for the energy. And I think a higher TC cut helps with saving the energy as well on exits. And not wasting it in wheel spin or something. Oh, how often do I want to lose 3/10 now at the stupid hairpin? Three, yeah, I'm even losing more time in traffic. Well, again, not running wide in turn 8 hairpin would be a start. Hey Renz, how are you? Thank you for joining tonight. And then there's big pain traffic for us. Yeah, have to back out of it. Okay, I think I need to stop trying to regain my mojo in turn 8. And then effectively, with me being so short on fuel, I'm not so short, but like I'm short enough to, yeah, not push the way that I would need in order to gain the time required. And as much luck as I had in the first part of the race with the traffic, Now I'm rather unlucky, hitting into GT3s on every other apex. Look at me. Turn 8. Ah, Renz, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining. Thank you for enjoying. Glad to hear so. Yeah guys, and if you are enjoying what you're seeing here, please follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already, and guys please on YouTube, thumbs up to the stream please to help us growing this community, help us growing this channel. If you love sim racing, if you love Le Mans Ultimate, what we're racing here, then please show your appreciation, show your support with a follow, with a thumbs up. And also feel free to share the stream to your friends. I'm slowly but surely coming towards what the fuel delta needs to be. Finally, Toth is running a little bit into bad traffic as well for once. As the gap comes down to 6.5. Yeah, GT field finally has some variety. Okay, half a second this lap, actually 7/10. But yeah, like you just see the amount of cars he just went through. Bad news is we have to do that too. That's a cut. Yeah, we're all hoping that. So, and I think the second that we've gained in all the other laps, I think we kind of lost it this lap. Let's see his lap time. Yeah, 46.5. We're coming for 47.2. So the 7/10 out of last lap just flicked around again. No, I'm just too slow. Yeah, for the moment we're good from Alex Siebel for sure. I'm not quick enough anyway. I'm coming slightly closer, but it won't make a difference in the end, I'm afraid. Unless his car is so hard on the tires that he's kind of starting to completely fall apart. I'm not sure how this looked in the late stages of the last stint. I don't know what his last lap was, but the gap doesn't look significantly smaller. And I'm trying my utmost though. Yeah, and this corner car is really a bit lazy. I think I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm putting the rear onto roll bar up by a click. Trying to see whether I can get a tad more rotation, therefore a tad more performance out of the car. 46.4 by Toth. We're doing a 46.1. Yeah, being too late on the brakes has never been smart, right? And that means having to brake on the inside lane here for turn 4 and losing another 2/10. So the mistake in turn 1 has not only costed us 2/10 right there, it also costed another 2 into turn 4. The car is a bit too twitchy on the rear like that. Yes, give track limit. Handing away another half a second, just for no reason. This is no goodie. And that mistake will cause another traffic infringement. You think I'm half a lap short? I think it will be 10 laps from here on. Yeah, 9.7. Alejandro, you're not wrong. It's not half a lap, but it's a significant amount. So that we need to start and manage. Uh-oh. Someone crashed each other. Yeah, Alejandro, thank you for making us aware. As we see Toth a bit unlucky with the traffic there. That's something we need to capitalize now. What the fuck are they on about? So, 6 seconds. While doing a little bit of a saving job. I think I'm 0.1, maximum 0.2 short like this. 0.5. Maybe this isn't over yet. To 6.5 ahead. We're doing 46.6, do we? Yes. Good on fuel though. Yep, it's 4.4. Oh, he really was unlucky with traffic here. Which car was off there? Was it GT3? .47.6. So 7 laps to go. How can we get a couple more tenths out of this car? Well, clearly you guys can't accuse me of not pushing. But I overcooked it a little now. So where do I hit that GT3? That is probably pretty decisive. And I'm gonna hit him into turn 7. Actually 6 already. And this is where I lose the decisive second. in traffic. Eight minutes, 4.5 seconds. I think I need traffic now. And we won't get any huge traffic again, I think, within 5 laps. This is mainly clean air running now. Unless he has overcooked his tires so much. Elias, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the stream. Shit. Yeah. I mean, I just want to do it pitch perfect, right? I'm perfect to push to the end. Now the question is, how much does the car still hold for me? Maybe shouldn't ask about the car, maybe should ask about my brain. Oh, I'm sweating so badly. This is so humid. It's a proper desert race, right? Nah. We'll need over a second now. Like, before I gain a second a lap, I'll start spinning around. But we keep trying, of course. We've done a couple of... Oh, we've had a couple of races where things went down the wire in the last lap. We've seen it, we've been there. .8. To go. 5 minutes, of course. It's 5 laps by now. We don't. February, you can find the sound settings on my Discord server. You go into the video description. You'll find the Discord invitation link in the video description below. And that's where you can find all the sound settings. Well, there is a bit more traffic. But I'm afraid it's not in my right rhythm. Remember what I said about rather spinning than winning? Not gonna work out. Sadly. Also leaving 3/10 on the plate, but it doesn't matter because it's 2 to go. We don't have the pace overlap. It's, you could argue now whether falling 3.5 seconds behind Alex in the opening stint, whether those are the 3 seconds we're now missing. I wouldn't go as far. I mean, of course, this surely didn't help, but the question is, would we have gone by Alex earlier? Rather than closing the gap again and then going for a move? Maybe I also lost a bit too much in the pit stop. Remember, we referred to Toth 2 or 3% plus on us. That could have been literally the difference here. Him being plus. Those 3% saving him 1.5 to 2 seconds on the pit stop, maybe not getting turned around. It's small details. Then of course, just getting close. Even if we were on his rear now, getting close and overtaking are 2 different pairs of shoes. Well, that's just how racing is. Anyway, we don't whine off that by the end of the race. We're more looking forwards to what's coming tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be a special day because there is a video coming your way. Yes, the stream plan would have said VR tomorrow, but I'm probably not doing VR because I'm doing a video to you guys. And then we are looking forwards to see what's coming up there on the channel. I hope you do. As we're cruising home on the very last lap. Which is going to be the end of the World Championship, the World Endurance Championship online season. And if my numbers weren't wrong before, and I hope they were not, then we should end this in P3 overall, which, considering the fact that we only had one, did we have one podium here? I can't even remember, honestly. All I do remember is a huge struggle with that Ferrari. A dear life, a dear performance. So that is coming to an end now. Let's see, total points. You know what this means in terms of the championship, actually? It may, depending on Dario, if he's running again. This DNF might be his second, like, might be a super bad result for him. Maybe it's actually for second for us in the championship, I don't know. It's either... Oh, have we really been third? I need to see, I need to check. Ah, thank you, MD. Thank you so much. Imulo came back. He actually did drove 2 laps down for the points. Let's see. I can see him maybe running again on Saturday evening if the championship means something to him. So, place your bets, guys. How much DR will we lose? Remember, we're the number 5 car. We finished 4th, which means we're ahead of our target. However, we qualified 13th. So, what do you think? Minus 10? Minus 8? Minus 13, perhaps? Minus 6? Certainly no plus. So, everyone's finished. I want to have only a look at one thing, when I nearly lost it. Into the GT3s. So, must have been after this here. Yeah, I just turned in. It's totally on me. And then, yeah, the off-grip, the off-track stuff. I didn't want to rejoin, I didn't want to do a super bad rejoin, but then I was like so much off. But this got me out here. If those are the 3 seconds in the end we're lucking, then whatever. Right, let's check. The beef in the chat usually is nuts. So, I think to only minus 2.2%. I'm actually amazed. Actually amazed. Okay, championship standings. Here we are. Is a P3. Let's go. It's actually between... Yeah. For whatever reason, race 1 didn't count. I mean, we were 10th anyway, so it wasn't a big deal that this doesn't count. The biggest issue was we lost around 75 points in this area of the season. Nothing too crazy. Well, it is crazy on those numbers still, but... yeah. I put one if, though. If Alex Siebel does that race again on Saturday and wins it, he'll likely get more than 287 points. Which... He only needs 1 point more than me to beat me, so... Maybe that's still gonna happen. But at the moment, we're sitting 3rd. Which is awesome. Let's see. 4th has 2 drop rounds. Otherwise, I think he would have beaten me as well. What's the difference? 1960 minus 1681. 279 points. And that's very well within range. whatever. Guys, thank you so much for watching once again. Tomorrow there comes a video your way, so stay tuned if you want to hear news about Le Mans Ultimate. Alejandro, thank you so much for the follow. Fabio with a raid. Fabio, seriously, I need to talk to you. Like, I'm questioning my entire sim racing skills since whatever race you do is 25, 35, 45, 50, 30 seconds, 26 seconds. I can't get my head around it, honestly. Just not. Anyway, guys, we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for tuning in, and see you tomorrow, everyone, on the video. See you, and bye-bye. Ah, and don't remember, don't forget, follow on Twitch, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Be good boys, guys. See you then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.